Hello everyone, welcome to Collective Guidance Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and that you are safe wherever you are. So on today's reading, I will be looking at Megzito's energy and why she went on the Ellen show. So that was very interesting. So we are going to look into that, and we are also going to look into how Ellen feels about Megzito. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for the support. I hope that you guys can hear me clearly. There's so much going on around me. The dogs are barking, everyone is just talking. I'm at home. So yeah, I will be using the cards that I use on all my readings, which is the original tarot deck, the Animal Spirit deck by Kim Kranz, and the archetypes. So thank you all for tuning in. So let us look at Megzito's energy as well as Ellen's energy. So we are going to use the animal spirits for that, to see their characters and basically the behind the scenes energy of that whole fiasco that they did the other day. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Let us begin. Oh, the octopus. Okay, so Ellen, do you guys remember on the last reading that I did, I mentioned that the octopus represents someone who is in the LGBTQT, yes, someone who's gay, lesbian, and the octopus is coming out. So this is Ellen's energy. So immediately the cards are showing us Ellen's energy. So let's see what Megan's energy is. So this is going to be interesting. So yeah. Okay, the dragonfly in reverse. Okay, one last card. So let's ask what's the hidden energy between both of them. So yeah. Okay, this is the energy between them. Wow, this is crazy, because even yesterday, the other reading that I did for them, this is the energy that I pulled out, the panther. This is the energy between them. This is narcissism. So this is someone that is obsessed with power. I have pulled out this card for Megan. So this is the energy that exists between the both of them. So these are people that exhibit the same energy, and Spirit is confirming that. And with the dragonfly, this is a card that represents transformation. This is someone that is free. This is someone that is not restricted. The dragonfly is not restricted. It represents air energy. So air signs are known to be smart, strategic, tactful, but then this energy is coming out, and so their transformation usually takes place in their mind. A change in ideas, wisdom. But as you can see, that the dragonfly energy is coming out in reverse, so it represents freedom, that lightweightness, but it's coming out in reverse, so which says that this is someone that is actually overburdened. She always speaks about freedom, but she's someone that is very restricted. She doesn't have the freedom that she claims that she has. So basically all her moves, all her creative projects are organized by someone else. So with the penta energy, this is someone that is narcissistic, and I've told you this, guys, on the other reading that I did, and also with Helen. This is the energy that exists between the both of them. So an octopus is someone that is creative, and also I spoke about the whole gay vibe, lesbian vibe, and yeah, this is Ellen's energy. So this is also creativity, and we know Ellen to be someone that is creative, someone that is has all these ideas, and we know that she's creative because she has had this show for years. She's been successful with her show until recently because of what? This narcissism. She is out of balance because of what? This narcissism. She's not experiencing the transformation that she was expecting, the freedom of that she was expecting. Why? Because yeah, like this narcissistic energy is basically holding them back, and we all know that Ellen's plans, Ellen's show was disrupted by this hidden energy that all of a sudden came out. Same applies with this one. She's narcissistic, and when people found out about the silly things that she was doing behind the scenes, people were not happy with her, and it's like that's when people started seeing her for who she is. So yes, that's the energy that exists between the two of them. So yeah, let's ask why was that, why did they do that show? What's hidden? Why did she go on the Ellen show? I just saw the Knight of, I think it was the Knight of Pentacles or Cups, I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, the Ace of Cups, and okay, so the Ace of Cups represents a new opportunity in love. So she basically wants people to love her. This is someone that is defensive, and because this defensiveness is a narcissistic trait, so as you can see, this person is defending herself. So this appearance, it's like she's trying to defend herself by showing people that, hey, I'm this lovely person, because the Ace of Cups it represents emotions, feelings, the energy that cares, the someone who's like an empath, someone who's nurturing. So she wants us to perceive her as this nurturing person, but the underlying energy between both of them is this panther, this narcissism. So this is someone that is very defensive, and she thinks that by coming out more often and acting like, I'm this nurturing, loving, down to earth person, people will care more about her, people will be more supportive of her. So yeah, I also saw the Wheel of Fortune, so she's also doing this for monetary gain. Yeah, she basically wants us to change our perception about her, because narcissists want to control how people are perceived. It's like they agreed that if we do it together, we can both benefit by trying to clean out our images, because in all honesty, both of them have messed up public images, and they thought that by planning this remember when I spoke about the dragonfly being tactful, the tactic in all of this is that they thought that by coming out and collaborating, then they were going to both benefit. It's like them defending themselves, them showing a different side of themselves. But it made things worse, because Ellen's energy of humiliating people, it's the same energy that she did with hate, so it doesn't really clean both of their image. So I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, Megzito is wanting to change the perception, the public perception, but what's hidden is this. And I saw the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about money, fortune. What's hidden is that she's doing this for money too, so that we can see her as this kind, down to earth, poor person, but we all know that she's not poor. Megan doesn't come from poverty. I don't care what anyone says. Megan is not a representation of most young black women. She never had to go through the struggles of an ordinary black person, and she's trying to use the black card in everything that she does, like, oh, I was poor. But no, Megan never had to struggle for anything. Yeah, this is a wounded, both of them are wounded warriors. These are people that are trying to defend themselves by trying to paint this public image. It's all like manufactured. this kindness, this, hey, I'm giving the world a cup of, I'm nurturing, I'm down to earth. I can relate with you guys. So if you have a broken down car, I can relate to that. So you feel like, wow, Megan relates to me, you know. If okay, so another thing that I wanted to say is that if you look at Meghan Markle's speeches, if you remove her buzzwords and keywords, you realize that most of the speeches that she gives, it's not always about the people that she's trying to empower. It's always about her. It's always about her. If you remove those keywords like empowerment, rippling effect, those are words that are specifically put on those speeches so that they can work on people's heartstrings. I was speaking to one of my friends. She did psychology, and she was talking about the importance of keywords and how certain words can they can get to people, even if something doesn't relate to them or it's not a message that they can relate to. But if they hear the word empowerment, then immediately they relate to that message. And that thing is done intentionally, because public relations is all about manipulation. So we were talking about the manipulation aspect of public relations and how public relations uses psychology. So she's in psychology. I'm a strategic communications practitioner, so I know how these things work. And she was explaining things from a more psychological point of view, and how certain keywords can get to people. If you remove those keywords, then you hear that everything that she does, it's always about her. It's that tactfulness of pulling at people's heartstrings. Even that specific word, daddy, she knew, because these are things that are planned. It's very strategic, tactful. Even the interview, how the things that she was doing with on Ellen's show, those things were done because they wanted her to appear more fun, loving, not this person that is wealthy, but she's always wearing all these expensive clothes, but she wants to look humble. Make it make sense. But anyways, yeah, back to the reading. But yeah, that is part of the reading. So yes, the Knight of Wands, a lack of creativity. She's all over the place. I've been saying that she touches anything, because at this point she's desperate. She really wants to change the public's perception. She wants us to perceive her as this down-to-earth, loving individual. So she's all over the place, because the Knight of Wands is an in and out energy. One moment she's talking about politics, one moment she's trying to be a comedian, one moment she's talking about 40 by 40. What happened to 40 by 40? Oh my goodness. And none of the things that she does work out, because she isn't creative. So yeah, so I don't want this reading to be too long, because there's just so much going on. I'm worried that you guys won't be able to hear me speaking. Yeah, the High Priestess coming out in reverse. She's out of touch. The High Priestess is someone that is not in tune with her intuition. It's like she can see that people don't like her, but she doesn't want to accept. And this is also someone that is very secretive. And when she's coming out in reverse, her secrets are being exposed, which is that she lies a lot. She's this narcissist. And if Megan is all about women empowerment, then why is she collaborating with someone like Ellen? A few months ago, it's not even a year ago, a few months ago, Ellen was being exposed for being this bully. Why are you partnering up with such people if you really care about women empowerment, about empowering ordinary people? So both of them, their secrets are being revealed. So yeah, one last card and then we end the reading, because yeah, there's just so much going on and I'm getting distracted. The Six of Wands, when this card comes out in reverse, this is celebration. And the Four of Cups, so this is someone that is rejecting. It's like the Ace of Wands is giving that cup. As you can see, this hand is giving the cup, but it's like people are. It's like everything that she does, we are all rejecting. Like the public is rejecting everything that she does. They thought that by appearing on Ellen, it could redeem her reputation. Appearing on Oprah, it would redeem. But it's like every time she tries to give us this dose of kindness, we're all rejecting her. And then the Eight of Wands, this also talks about opportunities and creativity, swift communication. It's like immediately when she puts something out there, people are immediately criticizing, because we can sort of see it's like people can now see the illusion of all of this, the lies surrounding all of this. So let's pull the archetypes and then see what we have. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's like every time she tries to give us nice Megzito, we reject Megzito because we know that Megzito is a liar. We know Megzito. She's even blocking our comments. How do you think we're going to like you if you're blocking our comments? If you are restricting our freedom of speech, but you yourself want freedom of speech to slam people, slander people, defame people, but man, she's such a joke. So this was all done to, help these two narcissists, but people could see through the illusion, and no one likes Ellen anymore. If it was a few years back, then I was going to say, wow, yeah, Megan, it was a smart public relations move. But it wasn't, because people don't like Ellen anymore. Even Hollywood doesn't want Ellen anymore because of the mini secret that she was trying to hide of being nasty to employees and stuff. So let's see the archetypes that come out. Why aren't you coming out? Okay, the vessel and the judge. Sorry, so the judge is also like public perception and judgment. So yeah, obviously we are judging her. And the vessel, it's like, as you can see, this woman is naked. It's like exposing of secrets, and this card sometimes can talk about domestic violence, abuse. So it's like she's in a way exposed, because when you are naked, you are exposed. It's like people can see through the illusion. People can judge. People are correctly judging them based on their track records. We all know that Ellen is not a nice person. She's mean and she enjoys humiliating people. Same applies with Megan. It's just that so far we don't have enough evidence to actually prove. But if it was at some point put out there that Megan was a bully, then people already have that in their minds, that she is a bully. And even how they bullied that gentleman that used to be, I think she was their communications assistant or something, when they just randomly started bullying him on Twitter. Megan was sending her little minions, fly monkeys, to bully him. And at that time, he hadn't said anything. Why bully someone if you don't have anything to hide? So the high priestess secrets are coming out. She's not in tune with her intuition. She thinks that she can come out after some time, give us this dose of I'm nice, I'm humble, and then we are going to buy it. But the public perception is judging her. We don't believe anything that Megan does. Yeah, the hunter, it's like her past is following her. This is it's not, it's like, what's that word? Beseech. When someone is in, it's like her past. In Kim Kren's guidebook, this card talks about someone that is being hunted by. It's either you are being hunted by your past or people in your past. So she is being hunted by the past. And remember, I spoke about restriction and freedom. She thought that by moving to the US, she would have more influence, that her past wouldn't follow her. She would have more movement to do whatever she wants, more space to do whatever she wants, without any judgment from the public. The public would fall in love with her because the US is so obsessed with racism and whatever. She thought that her career would be more successful then, but her past is always going to haunt her. And another thing is that the information that was revealed about her lying about the book, that's something that happened while she was in the UK, and she thought that by leaving the UK, whatever it is that happened in the UK would not follow her, but it's like her past is following her. So yes, this is what Megzito and her fellow narcissistic friend Ellen Zito, this is what they were planning. It didn't work out. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Thank you all for your support. Yeah, and if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. I will leave a link on my description. Please like, please subscribe, and thank you all for your support. Bye.